ting, 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 tuning. It's the golden flame, Goku. It's quick, silver, right? I'm a diamond, a live wire, on fire, live and on the earth. Ring, ting, 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 jackpot, bingo, cash out. I'm the 963 frequency of the golden brown, silver white, crystal clear, diamond sun, high and hung, a spirit bomb, here I come, flame on, the game's on, I'm red hot, burning and flaming, tick tock, turning, and emergency, I see you from the stars, the sun is moon is golden, Goku, golden God. How we feeling? Life is great. Here are some settings real quick. Well, I post today's topic, the healing power of the ocean. So let me flip this around first. See how it's not looking at me. The healing powers of the ocean. No matter what you do, no matter where you at, you gotta make your goal to live by the ocean. And so I'm gonna post the topic, living by the ocean. So give me 1 second, y'all know how this phone thing goes. So 1 second, let me focus on it. It's the only way we get it done quickly. And we almost done. I'm gonna just post the goddess cash out because it seems like what everybody else like to use. And we'll go from there. Boom. We're done. We got it. Now let's pin it. Hope everyone's feeling wonderfully amazing. If you're on my page, you know how we do. You're on my page to grow, evolve, transform, renew your mind, expand your heart, build and transform your cathedral, your temple, your true place of worship, and radiate your soul to the world around you. Radiate your light and shine your talent, shine your skills, shine your art, shine your music, shine your tones, shine the star you are that you came to be. So, the healing powers of the ocean. So, I'm going to look at the comments real quick before I get carried away. The way the sunshine reflected off the ground, yes, it's amazing. Honduras is magical. It's magical. And it's because it has the most room to grow. You see? So first, before we get into the ocean, let me share some things about Honduras. You see, what happens is, or any place like this, you see, the place that would have the most magic on the planet would be the place that needs it the most. So when you're in a place that don't need no magic, then, you see, you're not going to get the magic. But when you in what they say Honduras is corrupt, one of the worst places to live in the world, not all these technological systems, not all these assistants, there's not a lot of police and guards, and there's not a lot of security walking around here. It's like, the villagers, and, they got their own mayor. That actually, the indigenous Moors are here, the indigenous Garufuna Moors. You can look them up on Google. They live here, and they got their own villages. They got their own identification cards that are separate from Hondurans. And so, this is the real out here. And this is where the most magic is, with the Mayans, the Incans, the Aztecs, the Olmecs. You see, the land that they chose these lands and these places for a reason. You see? And this is going to tie into the healing powers of the ocean. You see, I didn't realize, I knew But I didn't realize how much the ocean was activating me as well, how much I needed to ground the energy and the breath that I've been taking in. And this is why you on Earth, you have to ground the energy, you see. And so, you know, the live I did before, I did a live before, and if you see me get at the ocean, y'all see me charge up, and a lot of consciousness and a lot of light started coming through. But I was also, you know, I've been meditating that day, so I never know when the code, they just kind of just spark, because it's a spark. It's instant, it's a big bang, pew, there it is, and thoughts just come. And so, today, as the best technique, it was like, why haven't you been to the ocean? I was going to go to the gym. It was like, boy, you need to go to the gym. It was like, you see, I got the codes in my head. It was like, it was like, bing. Like, boy, you need to go to the gym. The ocean is the gym. You are the gym. Take your ass out to the ocean. And so I went to the ocean started training me. And when my body's fully submerged in the ocean, man, there is a force that takes over. And I started doing moves and techniques that I had never done before, and they unlocked in the body. Because the ocean, we don't understand how disconnected we are from our environment and from ourselves So I want to help you understand. The sun is for your food, the water is for your mood, and your actions are your power. Take notes. I ain't playing. The sun is your food. This is why you want to have as much sun-charged food as possible, as raw as possible. You want to eat, there's no excuse not to eat an 80% raw diet. You should be eating raw up until the moment you can't take it no more every day, because you can always boil some food, and it's best to, I'll touch on food in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to get carried away. But it's best to boil your food, so just so people know, boil stuff and dry roast, no oils, no salt, and I'll go into detail on another video. Okay? So, there's no excuse not to be on an 80% raw energy, raw sunlight, raw consciousness, raw energy, frequency, and vibration diet, so that you will you're powering your sun channel. And then for your moon channel, you know, a lot of us are out of balance with our moon channel because we don't live by the ocean, which has that fresh algae and seawater that brings such abundant oxygen, and you're able to get all the elements in at once at the ocean. So the ocean is like when people say that, okay, you just can't eat, you know, fruit and heal everything, was, you know, they're correct, because, you know, the fruit is a part of an environment. You see, the fruit is the environment. And so, you know, we try to cheat the environment by taking the fruit from its environment, shipping it across the world, and then we cheat ourselves and we cheat our health. You see, the fruit grows in a specific environment for a reason. Mango trees and coconut trees don't grow in New York and Alaska for a reason, for a season reason. You see, we're out of tune with the season and cycles. Most of us don't even know what season our food grow in. When I was growing up, I couldn't name fruits and vegetables. I didn't even know an avocado existed until I got out of high school. You see, this is how, you know, programmed we have been to just eat school lunch food and eat whatever snacks they put in our face. If you don't have the parents who had some consciousness to, you know, no sweets, no snacks, no this, and was really disciplined on it, then you were stuck eating a lot of candy. This is what happened to the teeth. A lot of the a lot of people who went vegan, they have teeth problems. It's because in the past they was eating so much junk food and chocolate and candy and gummy bears and other things like that that destroyed the body, that now they're trying to recover with the raw energy, with the raw healing energy of the planet. And so it is imperative. You see, as I live out here more and more, I'm starting to get less, you know, light about, you know, delivering the message that you belong in the tropics, period. This is the only thing that is going to heal and unite you and your family, because the ocean is designed to purify your mood. You can go and you can fight the ocean. You can relieve all your stress. You can ground yourself at the ocean. You can jump in and cool off. You see, you're able to do so much. And at the same time, when you're at the ocean, you're also getting sunlight. You're also grounding. You also fill the body with sea salt water, and the water has been soaked. The whole ocean is, do you know how many plants are soaking in the whole ocean? How much sea algae, how much sea moss, how much, they call it dose, it's another seaweed called dose. Do you know how much seaweed and sea plants are in the ocean eternally soaking for as long as the ocean is there? So you don't have a tea bag like that. The ocean has a tea bag, an oval bag that you just can't carry around. Because every single day, every single moment, it's soaking up the living algae. And it's absorbing the sunlight. As we know, water carries energy. is always holding sun and moonlight, always. There's not a moment where the ocean is not holding sunlight and moonlight and able to deliver it through your portals, through your pores. This is what it means when you are a multi-dimensional being that are made of portals or dimensions within yourself that allow energy to come in and without causing your growth and expansion. Your pores, portals, the gateways into your inner world. That's why it's important I get meditation going. I love coming like this. You see, and thank you for those who have been able to support this week. You see, when you guys are able to support me and, keep me focused, those things keep me focused when I don't have to run to the store as much, or when I can make sure that my guidance and my children are fine through the light that I shine and through people, gravitating to my page and share my posts and recording my videos. It helps me to sustain myself and my family and helps me stay in meditation longer and get my training done and go ground the ocean so I can deliver the frequency and the energy and the vibration that I am getting from life, that I'm getting from the ocean, that I'm getting from the food, that I'm getting from my breathwork, that I'm getting from exercising my body and my actions towards my family and towards the world. I bring life. Great ape, a great ape, great ape of the great gates, a lion, we see a lion of Judah, lion of all eyes, lion of all hearts, and lion for all you, I'm the all-seeing eye. You see, I'll be doing a teaching soon on magic mushrooms as well, because you need your natural environment. I don't recommend doing heavy doses of magic mushrooms and smoking herb all day unless you're in a natural environment taking care of your family and you have the time to do so, and you're not giving so much of your energy away to another system. Because when you do that, you see, these things are designed to put you in harmony with nature. You're going to get very aggravated at work trying to smoke your herb, trying to, do your mushrooms. It's gonna bother you because it's always bothered you having to report somewhere at a certain time. And this is the whole reason you work. You know it because you want to free yourself from it. You work until the moment you can free yourself from it. You see? So why am I here? Just so I can pick these up real quick, I'll show you. A mushroom queen. This song I got from the Queen. A mushroom queen, help me see. A mushroom queen, bring life to me. A mushroom queen, can you transform me? A mushroom queen, activate my genes. A mushroom queen, can you help me breathe? A mushroom queen, bring light to me. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Now, so I don't find out where they got all the Disney from. Remember the Smurfs? It's not a joke. I know what Disney, he was doing mushroom. That's where he got all these parables from. He got it from the planet. You see, you don't own anything. All the parables and songs and rhythms and all the beats you like, these people are channeling the frequencies of the stars by having really passionate emotions, by having that fire and that desire to love on life and to connect with life. This is the Bob Marleys, the N.D.I. Reeds. You see, they're able to connect with this inner fire, this passion that burns to love on life, to love on kids. And this is why you hear that passion. This is why they will cry in their music. You can see the waters, you can see the oceans come out through their eyes. I bring love. It's really hard to focus on talking to y'all. I love y'all so much. You see, this is like one of my favorite parts of the day, being out in my fields. When I talk to y'all when I'm out here, that's what I had to do in the evening. See, that in the morning, I had to rise. You see, and I had to learn. That's why I lost the phone, and it got replaced by the universe. And I didn't have to pay for it, so it was beautiful. And so you see, it's like, do be aware that when things are going missing, when things are not in alignment in your life, you must look within yourself. You must look at yourself. You must look at your actions. You must look at what you put. You must look at everything that's potentially wrong. You must look at what you put in your body today. You must look at who you hung around today. Where'd you go? You see? You must look at the actions that you took and the decision that you made with certain people in certain places. And this is the only way to grow, because this is what you are. You are a being. You are a light and love being that is emitting thoughts and emotions into physical actions. And so the only way you're going to put those actions in harmony is to fully understand that the body is the mind. It is the house. You see, and this is why a lot of people lose their self in the I am God and don't really fully understand who God is or where God is. So I'm going to give people this real quick code. See, people think God is the mind or the energy, but you see, all messiahs figured it out. If you read the texts and the documents, they all figured it out. God is the house. God is the temple. You see? Because everything that you could possibly call God, every power that you could have of God, every power that God could express must have a house to contain its power. You see? An eternal house, an eternally expanding house that allows the power to express itself. You see? So if there's no temple, this is what Jesus was talking about. If he got it, they was like, we're doing it wrong. Don't worship the damn nature. Don't worship the goddamn buildings. Worship self. The body, take care of the body. It's it. It's the house of all your power. Your body is the house of every cell, of every bone, of every organ, of every emotion, of every thought, of every action you want to take. And the more you discipline the body, the more the body will discipline your life and align your life. The more you shape the body, the more the body will shape your life. The more you tone and tune your body, the more your life will become in tune. And you will begin to tone the frequencies of light. My voice is more and more pure each day that I focus and I do this correctly and I submit to higher will and not mine. The higher will of the energy, the life force. You see, that's what it means. This is why the ocean is so powerful. I challenge anyone, get in the ocean every day if you're able. Every other day, do whatever you can to go get in the ocean and bathe in the sand and then rinse it off. Use that sand to bathe off the dead energy, the dead skin. That's why it's so rugged. It's designed to clean the body of the dead skin and the dead energy and put that sea salt on you, the crystal that's going to dry on the outside of the skin. And so now you're walking around always on time. The same crystals that you see in your phone are found in the sand. It's time to communicate with life. The moment it's really simple. The moment you run out of life force, it's over for this reality until you get more life force. You know, no energy is lost or destroyed. So whenever the energy runs out of this organism, until you get another organism, until you get another body, until you get another house, it's over. And the only way to keep this body functioning is to add more of what it is. The body is electromagnetic life force, energy, light, love, space, time, matter, quantum, whatever you want to use, whatever word you want to use to describe the eternal power and the eternal energy of the body, the life force. So when we ask what is ascension, what is, transformation, we are talking about the rising of life force, the growth of life force, adding more life force through the body, through sunlight, through food, through environment, through the ocean, through loving on families and loving on children, adding more love to the heart, adding more vitality to the body, and adding better decisions that will cause the actions, that cause this reality to change the way that we would all like to see it. Yes. Yes. Y'all see the birds. Yes. I'm submitted. I'm here, family. I'm at the public go together. I see it's not my job to make everybody believe, but it is my job to bring the word and say that I am the word, to say that I am the light, to say that I am who I say I am. Why would I say I am if I am not? So I hope everyone is through my page, not just looking and glancing and sharing. I hope you are applying it to your family, applying it to your life. Every day, get you a walk in nature. If you can't make it to the ocean, go to a body of water. Look at yourself in the body of water. Relax, breathe. You see, leave your phone in the car. Let's go for a stroll. Focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Focus on the environment. Hear the birds. Hear the trees. Hear the dog bark. You see, release. Allow the body, allow the mind, allow the emotions to release the things that are not serving you, the thoughts that are not serving you, the emotions that are not serving you, the actions that are not causing you to see the lifestyle that surrounds yourself that you would like to see. You have the power. That's what the house was given to you for. That's what the cathedral was given to you for. The body is the cathedral. The body is the temple, and it was given to you so you could house your power. And this is why the body will always know more than the mind. Because every single cell, remember that the body is the signal. The body is the signal itself that allows the communication to go from the heart to the brain to the stomach to the bones to the action to you moving your left arm and right. Your body is operating faster than the brain. To prove it, how many times you just do stuff without thinking about it? You see, as it becomes normal, like riding a bike, you don't have to think about pedaling, standing like the body knows. The body got it. You see, once the body is trained, you don't have to tell the body what to do. Because the body can operate faster than any other part of the body because the body is the signaling that is happening. The energy and frequency and vibration that is signaling all throughout the body. This is the body, which allows you to gather the thought and gather the breath and make decisions. And the body is that signal right before you can make a decision. This is what it means to be intuitive. This is how you unlock your intuition, by unlocking the body, the health of the body, the health of the mind, the health of the heart. Because the body already knows. Every single pore on your body is an eye. And the body can see all around itself. This is why some people can, at times when I'm in deep meditation, I can walk around my house with a blindfold. I ain't sure if I got this yet. I can walk around my house with a blindfold. You see? Depending on how deep I've got in the meditation, how much breath I got in that day. Because the body knows where to go. The body can see, the body itself is an eye, it is a mind. It can feel everything without seeing. You see? Feeling is the body. So, love on yourself more. Get into that ocean. Bathe in that ocean. Take you a rag, take you a body scrub glove. Get in that ocean and bathe off all that dead energy that you've been carrying around and all that old soap dust that stays on your skin that you don't know about, that you can't see. That old Dove and that old artificial soap dust that's on your skin, you need to get that off. And that's what that sand gonna do. That sand is gonna get all that sand is gonna get all that toxic stuff off your skin. And if you're not around the ocean, this is where we use our minds and we create a lake. We create an ocean in our tubs. Or if you got a swimming pool, add you some seaweed, some sea salt, you see, some precious stones, jump in. Create. Help yourself out a little bit. So I'm finna wrap this up. Just wanted to share some love and light because I appreciate what my Instagram has been doing for me and my goddess. You know, you're helping my goddess. You see, you, just as much as I shine, you help me shine. As I help you shine, I help you shine through the information and the codes that I'm giving. But you help me shine through the way you're sharing my post and, sharing the information and applying the information, the way you're entertaining my goddess and, giving her the mantras, giving her the affirmation that she is great, giving her the reassurance and the confirmation that the things she's doing is on point, keeping her happy and keeping her smiling, making her work even harder to get better at readings and her tarot, because you're keeping her happy, keeping her smiling, letting her know that she's changing lives and changing hearts. So as we shine, it's because of the way you're applying it, and because you're shining yourself by helping us shine through your actions and through the way you feel about the things that we say and the things that we bring to the forefront of creation via my Insta page and hers as well. There go my baby. You can post my PayPal, baby. I only posted your Cash App because it was the quickest thing. See, I would have missed this if it was going to show y'all. Let me show you how they be hiding. I almost missed this for y'all. It's real. I mean, see, look, watch this. Another animal don't eat half of it. I told you. I ain't the only one. I ate half my mushroom. Greedy cows, they be doing it. Cows be eating my mushrooms. So, yeah. And so for people that ask, for questions real quick, like I said, this is not a mushroom video. This is about the ocean, but I will touch on it because I'm out here in my fields and I showed them to you. So, they detox the brain. They detox your emotions. And do know that detoxing your mind and your emotions is a trip. And so if you know you already got emotional baggage, then you don't need to be doing it around people. This is why, you go on your vacation, this is why the more support I get, I'm going to open up for one-on-one or, couples, maybe shamanistic journey and healing journey, where we're going to raw fast, doing coconuts and grapes, coconut water and grapes and coconut meat at night to help you feel full. And then also with the mushrooms and those who are willing to, smoke the herbs and purify the body, purify the mind, and relax and just relax. Exercise and stretch all week, go to the beach all week, walk in nature all week, then come back, eat your fruits. We're going to make wine at night. It's going to be a real shamanistic, just relaxing, purifying, cleansing, because you're not designed to do so much other things when you're trying to heal yourself. You see? You're not designed to have to get up for work every day when you're trying to detox. You got to use the bathroom. You got to hurry up and do this. You got to use ear therapy. You're not designed to do everything that I'm doing when you have another lifestyle that has been masked over our natural one. Until we're able to free ourselves like I have, then, we're doing the best we can. So remember that apply everything that I'm saying the best I can, and any questions or anything that I can assist, just inbox me. And as soon as I can get to it, I get to it, because I always listen to the Most High. So when y'all waiting on me to go live, y'all waiting on me to respond to stuff, it's because Most High told me not to get on the phone, and I keep losing phones, so I'm going to start listening. Now, as long as y'all willing to support and keep giving me on the phone, it's all good. But know that that's my punishment from the Most High, because they don't want me to get hurt, because I ain't doing that bad of a job. But when I'm on the phone too much or giving too much codes to the phone without doing my spiritual work here in Honduras first, in the rising, then, all of a sudden my phone go missing. And I always get another one. Sometimes I don't have to pay for it. Sometimes it comes through energy. Over the last 4 years, I probably lost 3 iPhones, and they were all given back to me. My goddess mother gave me one. It lasted for a minute. I lost that one. I didn't know that one got stolen in Honduras, but it's also because at that moment I was, out of alignment, eating too late at night, because I'm supposed to be, you see, my discipline is real discipline, and I'm really getting colds from the moon and the sun, and when I don't do it right, they're always watching me. And so when you really have the spirit and you're really connected, you're always being watched, and you're feeling the cold. You're like, you should have had that. Maybe you had too much today. You're gonna pay for it. I trip over stuff. I bust my toe. Usually when I bust my left toe, and you can see this happens to you. Usually when I have too much fat, I always hit my left toe. So if you find yourself hitting your left toe a lot, you probably had too much fat that day, that week, and you probably need to hold back on fat. Everything is a signal. The body's trying to let you know, because you're not in tune with it. You haven't cleansed it enough, so it'll trip up. You're walking this stuff, you hit your foot. Like, why did I do that? Like, the body ain't stupid. It's trying to let you know something. Like, we slipping, bro. Like, pay attention. That's what happens when you stub your foot. You hit your arm on something. You shut your finger in the dough. The body's like, pay attention, mindful. Like, you supposed to be smart. God damn, you done shut my hand in the damn door. You see? So the body's just trying to catch your attention when certain things happen. So make sure you pay attention. I always say I'm gonna get off the phone and I can never get off talking to y'all because the calls keep coming, so if I don't get off, it just don't stop. But I'll get off in a second here. I'm gonna check through the comments and see what we got going on through y'all minds and hearts, how y'all feel about everything being said and what questions we have. I'm gonna do a live soon. My next live is gonna be on baby toys. So I'm gonna get some for more, and I'm gonna help you, help your child and help us all. So we'll do a live on that soon, maybe tomorrow. Children toys, how to create them a nice little play environment and keep their minds inspired and keep them connected where you are. And y'all gonna love that video as well. So I'm off here. Much love and light. We are so ready for y'all to start coming out. Yes. Oh, God is answering some things for me. Thanks, baby. That's going to be an amazing. Yes, mama. It's going to be very, very amazing. I'm really focused. I'm really disciplined. I really mean business when I come. So they're going to really get, the mind and the heart and the soul that they deserve from a healer. You see, it's going to really be like the ocean's right there. They're going to be able to go to the ocean every day. We'll take a trip up the mountain. If they want to take a trip up the mountain, I usually don't recommend that because when you're detoxing, you want to try to, especially if you're just not getting into this environment, it's very hot. The sun is going to detox the shit out of you. You're going to need to be just eating fruit. This is why it's important. See, this is why it's important that healers come out and live in a natural environment and do the work first so that they can correctly guide people. See, by me being out here living the work, I knew that people should probably do, first when they come out, they want to do a heavy dose mushroom, they should probably do it at night so they don't have to experience the heavy stuff in the day. I also know that it's very hot, so, of course, they might want to go up the mountain, but if you're detoxing, it's going to cost a lot of energy. Your body is the bank, so you want to save energy while you're healing. So it's more about grounding yourself at the beach, relaxing and doing stretching. So you want to keep the body moving, but you want to be very vigorous. If you're not used to the environment, if you're not an athlete, you haven't been working out, if you're coming out to detox, you coming out to relax. So smoke some herbs, eat some mushrooms, drink your juices, and that's all to help you. This is what all the shamanistic and the psychedelic was to relax you and take you into a psychic relaxed state so the body can heal. So you can just stay in your mind, you can stay in a dream-like state while the body relaxes itself and heal itself. See, doing the work allows you to come correct with all the confusion. So, kudos, Goku. You did it, Goku! From the fairy kingdom! I'm so silly. I'm gonna look through some of these comments. I'm gonna get off. Yes. Cows eat mushrooms. Goats. Do you wonder why goats are so balanced on that mountain? Because goats eat more mushrooms than anything on that planet. Not more than Goku, though. Goku finally beat another animal. There's no one on the planet that has, you can ask somebody out here in Honduras. One of my friends, he's been living here 17 years. He said, I deserve to go in the books. There's nobody on the planet that has did more mushrooms than Goku. The last 300 days, I'm sure I've taken in more than a million. Because for the first 100 days, this season coming around, it's going to be a year on my birthday, November 13th. That's when I came out here last year. And the first 90 days when I got here for that year, I was doing like 300, as many as came. I didn't have no barrier. It was just like, Star said, grab bananas and walk out here and eat them. And that's what I just did. I kept doing that every day. And I would find 300, 400, 500 sometimes. I would be locked in. I would take 10 poops a day sometimes. And so they were doing a very, very deep cleansing. It was very emotional, spiritual, physical. Probably heard the crazy things about me at the time. Y'all probably thought I was crazy then too. But hey, you gotta go through the flames. You gotta go through the hurricane. You gotta go through the tornado if you want to show up and show the world who you are. You must go within to your own internal flames, your own internal hurricane, and find that stillness of the eye. You must calm your waters if you want to show the world who you truly are. And also too, they don't have to be magic. Mushrooms are good for you, period. So, oyster mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, creamy mushrooms, period. You see, all of them are magical. Some just have a little bit more magic than the others. But all of them have an abundance of oxygen. Just look at the benefits of eating regular mushrooms. That's just enough. You see, we just don't eat enough of the foods that we should eat. You should be adding mushrooms into just about almost every one of your meals. They go pretty good in there. They don't really have a flavor that takes away from everything. So there's no excuse not to put it, add it to like, you know, your stews and your sandwiches and your salads and whatever you want to add it to. You know, there's no excuse not to add it. Because it's not nasty. You don't really have a very open taste. You get to season it like you want. And you should put an abundance in them because they are 95% water. It's one of the only things on the planet that's 95% water and still has 2 grams of protein per, you know, a certain amount. That's not a lot. So that's not a lot of mushrooms. I mean, like in a small amount of mushrooms, it's about 2 grams of protein and 95% water and almost 100% air. My mushrooms break all the way down to my herb and disappear. So hold tight. Locking the gate. All right. So I promise we're gonna wrap it up. Just going through the comments as I walk. We're grateful I am local. Anybody that wonders what they should send, don't worry about it. You see, you just send from your heart that comes out of Goku. Because whatever your heart has to give, that's what I was supposed to get. You see? Thank you, Grand. Grand just sent something. You can send it to my PayPal because I'm finna head to Saber now. So, thank you, Grand. We appreciate the love. The energy does help. They go pick me up some grapes now. The guy just wanted coconut water and she wants some more stuff for the house because we live by the ocean now and it's always a trip trying to go get her food. So, y'all making it easier to stock up on some stuff so we can stay in the house and she can focus on y'all readings and we can do our lives and shine more light to you all. So we very much appreciate it. Hold tight. Next thing. And the aura reading she's been doing is very amazing. I always, you know, send a meditation in the background as she's doing her personal aura reading. You know, she's still gathering the energy in the mind, the body, and the spirit to start doing them live like she wants. Once y'all start seeing her do these aura readings live, y'all gonna have her busy. I don't told y'all she gonna be busy. Cause y'all really don't understand how like just about everybody I heard her talk to has resonated with everything that she said. You see, and that's kind of rare for, you know, every single person to resonate. And just about every single person that's tuned into her reading, that asks for her reading and that share energy with her and that she spend her time. And she takes a lot of time with it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, just seeing her do it, she always trying to take a lot of time with it. You know, a lot of times she do too much, but that spirit of doing too much has her taking care of your readings the right way. Now, she's balancing that, doing too much around the house, but as far as the reading, it goes very well. You see, it's not too much because it's taking the time for personal information, and that's a time where, you know, you should take time with people's personal information, and she puts a lot of time, a lot of heart, and she really loves doing it. Like, she shines, she smiles. Like, when y'all are not watching, when she's not doing it, she's excited. She's trying to get me excited. I'm trying to meditate. She's trying to get me excited. So you see my page? You see my reading? You see? And I'd be so busy. You know, I got it. I was like, you see my story? She was like, you see mine? And I knew then, I said, let me check my baby's story because, you know, I be so focused, I be in meditation, I be moving so fast, and sometimes I forget to check to see how well my goddess is shining. And so I had to make sure I check on her page and do better to make sure I always check on it because, like I say, it's when you get so detached from these phones, you really just get on here to shine some light, make a post and off. I be trying to do it as fast as possible. I be trying to type up my stuff, shine the picture, shine the information I want to, get back to the meditation. I gotta get up and go to Saber, and then, you know, using the evening like now, I'm charged up enough from doing my work and being at the ocean and doing everything I was supposed to do to give some light. So it works out sometimes. But much love and light to everyone. Hope everyone enjoyed the live. Hope everyone enjoyed the energy. I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here so I can get to Saber on time. I'm in my fields, and if I keep talking, I won't be out here longer than I want. So, as always, the body is a temple, not a tomb. The body is a residence, not a cemetery. So it's better to eat from the garden than to eat from the grave. And love yourself and love yourselves completely at all times. Goku, Aries, Ryu, 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 Ryu. show up and show us, show the stars who you are. Push with the